How is it going, everyone? Up here now for the final friendly before we are off to Germany, and we are playing Finland. Now, we don't really know much about the Finnish squad, but if you did play FPL a couple of years ago, Timo Pukki is their starting man today. Looking forward to this. Good few changes in the squad, as you can see here to the screen to my left. My right, wherever you can see on me. And it's good to see. We're probably going to see a little bit of Tommy Conway and Morgan as well coming on today, which I am excited about to see how they settle into the senior squad. We are just over 10 minutes away to kick-off, and this is it. Good to see Kieran Tierney now get a wee start as well. Hopefully he doesn't get any injuries, and hopefully he comes off, because we know he's made of glass. But today is the day that we... basically our last chance now for players to play for their starting positions in the squad, so I'm quite excited to see that. And we have a good squad now. Hopefully this is going to be it for them. But yeah, Angus Gunn, Grant Hanley, Tierney all starting up. We have lost Liam Cooper. I'm just going to double check the fact that is he actually fully out the squad now, because I know there was just rumours for it now. It looked likely, but we're setting up with that famous back five that we normally do. You know, Liam Cooper is on the bench, thankfully, so that knock the other day wouldn't have been too bad. So we have Angus Gunn in goal with Ralston at right back. Hopefully it will be our permanent right back going into it. McCrory did an alright job the other day, but a little bit shaky at times. Jack Hendry, Grant Hanley, Kieran Tierney and Andy Robertson make up the final four positions within the back five. Then we have Ryan Christie, wee Billy Gilmore, Callum McGregor and Super John McGinn in the midfield. And up front we have the top goal scorer in the Scottish Premier League in Lawrence Shankland. Moving over to the Finland squad, we have Timo Pukki, the FPL asset that most people like to have whenever Norwich are kicking about. Minepapa, Laud, I don't even want to try and pronounce that name that begins with a P. Pojan Palo, then Peldotala, Olilia, Niskanen, Tero, Hoskionen, Viasanen, and Joronen. And I've definitely butchered somebody's name along the way there, but we go for it. It's quite actually good to see the fact we've got quite a solid bench now, but I think realistically we are going to have to see Lewis Morgan and Tommy Conway come on tonight at least for some minutes to see how they settle in the squad. They've obviously been brought in due to injuries that we've just picked up over the last couple of days, and tonight is the night for the boys to shine. Now, let me know your predictions down below. It is going to be a good one. Time to crack open the tenants. Enjoy the game. We have just under 10 minutes to go now. But if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we will be doing a watch along for all the Scotland games within the Euros, and possibly throwing in some other ones there as well. And as it is Scotland making the Euros for the first time back to back, yeah, I do not forget that we did just already qualify for the last ones. We will be giving away some prizes over to the channel for all the subscribers, so make sure you're involved with that. Let me know down below as well what you think the scoreline is going to be tonight, and would you make any changes to Steve Clarke's squad? Now, there's a good few people out there, as what is it Steve Clark said the other day, negative Nathans or something like that, negative nannies. I can't remember what he said specifically, but some people being negative are armchair managers, which is exactly what I'm doing as well. But there's a lot of people out there as well not really happy with some of the squad collection, and the only one I really would have been a bit iffy on was the Max guy from the Austrian league. He definitely could have maybe got a call up, but now that we've got Ralston in that position and we've seen that McCrory can play that as well from the other night, we might actually have a chance now having 2 right backs. We've got 3 left backs, but obviously the likes of Taylor as well can switch over if needs must, but we would much rather not do that against the Germans, the Swiss and the Hungarians, because they are going to be difficult. So, 1 week to go. This time next week, we will all be, let's just say, merry, enjoying the game, having a laugh, preparing for probably the biggest game that we've ever played, that I can remember anyway, probably since Brazil in the 1998 World Cup anyway. That this game will be one of the biggest games, playing the opening game in the European Championships. There will be millions around the world, and it's all about making sure our boys do not lose their heads with the amount of people watching. Andy Robertson obviously has done Champions League finals. He'll be alright, but some of the other younger ones will be like, this is going to be shite yourself stuff. But in the other way around from that, they might rise to the occasion and try even harder, because they will know that this is the biggest moment of their careers. So it's going to be a fun week. The nerves are getting to some people, but at the other end of the spectrum, everyone is out in Germany. People are already on their way, going out to enjoy themselves, and I'm very jealous of them. I would love to have went myself, but I just had a newborn there back in March, so that would definitely not go down well with the family if I was to just say, here, I'm away to watch football for a couple of weeks. Yeah, needs bus, but we're all here. We're here to enjoy the game tonight. Whoa, now that was a big intro. Whoa. I'm quite happy with that squad, though. I think there's a lot of rotational chances that we can have later on, to see who's going to be able to be available. A lot of boys getting a couple of minutes. Clarkey did announce in his team press conference yesterday that there is the chance that Scott McTominay is going to be coming on at least for some minutes in the second half, which is good because obviously he was our main man in qualifying. The amount of goals he had and should have had if that Spain one went in, but we won't go into that anymore because we all know that was a robbery and that really affected where we finished in position wise. But I'm happy enough, obviously. If we were told at the start we were going to qualify, we would all take it. But it's good to see him come back into the squad as well. It's just the striker situation that is not that great for us at the minute, but I'm really hoping forward that Tommy Conway is going to come in and do a good job for us, because he did score last week in the under-21s against Turkey. So obviously he's got goals now at whatever level. He scored 24 in his last 2 seasons, I think, at Bristol City, and he's now got another goal for the under-21. So if he comes on and scores tonight, there's a good chance we're going to do alright. Hopefully he can rise to the occasion, but you can't really look at the German squad because they've not played a competitive match since their Nations League, and they're still Germany. Like, yeah, they've not had great tournaments, but they really are. They're still Germany at the end of the day. It's good to see. Actually, there's a lot of people in Hampden. I couldn't even give my ticket away tonight. So Hampden is rammed, which is good. All the ones that probably can't go to Germany, all out there, seeing the boys off. It's good to see us in the new kit as well. Mine's in the wash from the other day, so I'm just wearing my generic Scotland t-shirt. Probably could have worn my pink one upstairs, but I'm going to try and wear a different one every day for each of the games we've got next week. But this is it. Minutes now till kick-off, till we hear the famous national anthem, O Flower of Scotland. And we are getting minutes closer now. There's Ralston doing his stretches. Angus Gunn coming in. I don't know, is Angus Gunn going to be our starting goalkeeper? Like Xander Clark, maybe, but it's going to be hard to look past Angus Gunn realistically, isn't it? He's just definitely had the most minutes for us in the last few games, but he's got a mistake in him, and I hope he can really put that behind him going ahead. The commentators repeating exactly what I said. The eyes of the world are going to be on Steve Clark's men next week, and it will be. There will be millions of people watching it. I've got a squeaky chair. I need to get that sorted soon. Tartan Army all we got pyrotechnics for a friendly. There's a first for a while. Hey ho. Oof. There is quite a delay. New kit does look good, mate. I'm really happy with it. I've got mine, but it's in the wash after Monday's game. Don't want to get it ruined. But I'm quite happy with it. Every single one of them is different as well. Just a couple of minutes now until kickoff. Let me know your score predictions. I'm gonna go for do you know what? Am I gonna be optimistic? The amount of chances we created the other day and just didn't finish them. I'm actually gonna go a repeat scoreline of another 2-0 Scotland win. What do you think the scoreline's gonna be, Steve? Cal McGregor, big Jack Hendry. I think he's due a goal as well. You ain't get 0-0. Nah, man, have faith. Want to see wee Tommy Conway come on and get a wee goal. That'll be good for him. Good for the confidence. Look at your wee man there with the Scotland flag. Got them all over my wee boy's room as well. Oh Jesus, Kieran Tierney's actually singing this time. It's been a while since he's done that. I'm quite happy with that formation. That's normally what our bread and butter is anyway, with the 5 at the back. Tierney and Robertson able to switch for that overlap and John McGinn out in the left. Could that be our full starting 11? Probably not. No, we'd need to bring McTominay in. And Hanley would probably come out for Porteous, because you need that aggressor in the middle. But it's not a bad starting lineup. Similar to one we probably will go with in Germany. That's the wee boy. He was in that video they done. Is that he can bring the ball out in that charity thing that the Scotland boys done there yesterday. Timo Pukki, Andy Robertson out for the coin toss. They're having a wee bit of a blether and a laugh there. I'm happy with the squad, you know. I won't complain at all about it. It's doing pretty well. Just McTominay, I'm trying to think who would you drop though for McTominay, because he definitely has to come in. Would you drop Gilmore for McTominay? Probably not. And we are off. Kickoff has happened now in Hamlin. In Hamden. I was going to call him Hamlin there. I'm watching a bit too much Better Call Saul. There we go. Premier Sport app is just a wee bit laggy. So what the screen here that you can see with what's happening in the game is definitely ahead of what I can see. So if you do see anything, I'll probably see it in the comments bloody before the actual thing happens. But an overlap here from Finland. And ball runs out. Gonna have to look at that later on. This is on another channel I can go and look at. Oh, it's on BBC iPlayer. Oh, what am I doing on the Premier Sport app if I can do it on that? That would make so much more sense and I would be way more up to date. Not a bad start though for the Scots. We're doing alright. Good few passing. There was an overlap there from Finland that looked a little bit sketchy, but we got away with it so far. What channel is it on? BBC what? There we go. We are up and running. That's far better. Better quality as well. Henry out here in the ball. Yeah, Anthony Ralston has definitely not had the amount of time at Celtic at right back with how good Alistair Johnson's been. But this is a chance now for him to prove himself. Canada got absolutely battered the other night by Netherlands, wasn't it? 4-0 I think the score was. Hanley pass it back out here on the right hand side. Bit of a nudge there, but we're still good in possession. We're in here with Robertson. Crosses it. Looks like it was an offside there on the way. It was a great ball there. Shankland needs a wee goal tonight. Get that confidence up before going. I know he can do it for Hearts in the Scottish League, but if he wants to do it now in the biggest stage ever, cement that spot, Che Adams is probably more likely to start though. What a goal he had the other night though, wasn't it? What an absolute ping. Getting cross in here, knocked off there, but no one caught the end of it. Good start here. Billy Gilmore takes it down though, looking for someone to be available. Looks like Jack Hendry is. Tierney screaming for it there. Gives it over to McGregor. He's a wild fan of having the long sleeve shirts on, isn't he? I suppose like Tierney's got a tradition. He's always got to have his shirt tucked in as well, which is quite rare for these types of players these days. John McGregor, great pass there to Shanklin. He gets it, keeps hold of it. No one really showing for him though. Not a great pass there from Shanklin. Puts John McGregor under a lot of pressure. It does run out for a Scotland throw. First 5 minutes past here. Scotland have had a little bit of the possession of the ball. Big throw from Robertson there. You know, McGregor, he's so good on the ball, McGregor. What a pass there to Christie as well. Maybe able to control that if he can get it back out to him. He's got two men. Does go out. Jack Hendry looking for somebody. Gives it over to Tierney. He's trying to find Robertson. He was just a bit too wide stretched there to get it through that pass. Good read of the game though, but the execution just was a little bit stretched. Scotland doing okay so far. It's not bad the first 6 minutes, but the game can die out and anything can change. There's Ralston, gets a good pass there, but the flick on there was not great at all. Big hoof up now. Collected well. McGregor keeps a hold of it. And a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Scotland. He take it quick. He dunk it on there, but he just didn't control it. John McGinn gets it and he passes out to nobody, but the referee blows the whistle for something. Don't quite know what that was for. Love the advertising for Scotland. It's on for everyone, but here, do you want to buy some garage doors? When you need a van, Sean's your man. I'm sure everyone who's watching this around the world is going to know Sean, but if you need, he's your man for a van. Finland holding a little bit of the ball now. Finland looking for an escape here. Tierney chased that down well. Possible foul given, but it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It's now blown back now for a free kick from Tierney. Well, if you're interested, Nico Amalana is running against Rishi Sunak in his general election seat. Finland holding a little bit of the back line here, just passing it about. It's quite hard to break down that 5 at the back. They did try there though, but the flick on was picked up quite easily there by Hendry. Out to Ralston though, back to the keeper, and it's going to go for a big kick, goal kick there. No, intercepted there by Finland, brought down there, outside the box. There's a chance for Finland, and a great block there from Tierney. Back in again, and a great save there by Gunn. Timo Pukki there with a shot on target. It looked a bit sketchy for us. Great block though by Tierney. Switch there to Robertson. That's a great bit of play there between Gilmore and McGregor. Awful pass there from Robertson though, gives possession back to Finland, who look to counter. Instead, slow it back there. Absolutely super defending. Now back to the keeper. Finland had the better opportunity so far, but I'd say overall Scotland are doing very well at holding the ball. Well, other games are happening now at the same time. Poland are 1-0 up, and is that Iceland beating England? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's great. You love to see it. Who's even in the England starting squad? Ramsdale, Walker, Stones, Gahey, Trippier, Manu Rice, Palmer, Foden, Gordon, Kane. Well, we take that. England, who think they're going to win the tournament and can't even beat Iceland again. Tierney passing out there, but that was a very bad pass there from McGinn. Gilmore takes it down. No, Scotland in a good position here. Got to pass that out. He does. Ralston looks now. No one really in the box, so opening up for him. Ryan Christie makes the overlapping run there. Who does his man there? He beats him. He's in the box. Maybe he's just ran it out of play. No, it just goes out now and deflected well. Finland defended that one very well. Ryan Christie absolutely does his man. No for dinner. Tierney out to Robertson. We all know how that one works out most of the time. Quite well. Oh, bad pass there from Robertson. That's a couple that he's had today that just haven't really quite hit the mark. Grant Hanley passed it back to Angus Gunn. Scotland holding the ball well here. Obviously not going to have this much of the ball against Germany and Switzerland. It's going to be a Scotland throw. can see my seat in the stadium still empty. Alston passes here at Hendry. Over at McGregor, and they're just looking to try and break down this Finnish midfield. He's Finnish, isn't he? If you know, you know. Gilmore touching it out here again. Back to Tierney. Everything seems to be going through Tierney or like left centre back right now. John McGinn gets it outside the box. He tries to dink in it and just puts a little bit too much in it. Unfortunate there, but that was a good attempt at the pass there to Robertson, but the left foot there was just not the one to go for. What's happened to the Germany game? Germany game is still 0-0 with Greece. Poland is beating Ukraine. Iceland beating England, but there's not a surprise. Romania, Liechtenstein is a 0-0. And then you've got USA and Japan later on. But other than that, Russia's playing Belarus. When was the last time Russia even played a game? They played China. Or sorry. Well, they actually played Serbia there recently. Serbia, Cuba, Kenya, Cameroon, Qatar. Yeah, they're not playing any countries where people actually have rights. It's all going a completely different way. Yeah, England are getting beat by Iceland, but we all knew that would happen because England are shite. Angus Gunn gets it. A big dink there, but it goes way over the bar, but a little bit of sweaty Betty there thinking that. Grant Hanley left that one a little bit late for my liking. He probably could have got that sooner. So that's two close chances now for Timo Pukki. That header as well. Gilmore coming up here. Ralston bombing it down this right hand side. All the Finnish defence is back now over at Ryan Christie, and there was just such miscommunication there that Ralston didn't do the overlap and run as Christie expected. But I don't know if it would have been the right decision though. I didn't really see the angle from his position. First 17 minutes of the game so far, I'd say Finland's had two alright chances, but Scotland really dominating the ball. Just doing a little passing around midfield. Finland doing a very good job though of blocking those lanes though. You can see they're holding their shape quite well. John again there looking for the ball. Does a great turn there twice, but he just gets sandwiched out of it there by too much pressure from the Finnish defence. Big kick there from the keeper, and there seemed to be a little bit of a clash. Yeah, they're just going to go back for an injury there. Be a free kick now at Finland. Couldn't be that badly injured, but realistically it was meant to happen. We have another score update. Poland are now beating Ukraine 2-0. Big deflection there. Cal McGregor basically playing left back there. Don't know what happened to Tierney and Robertson. Jack Hendry collecting it and pushing up here. Over to Gilmore. Robbo. Back to Tierney. Scotland just holding possession in the back line now. Great ball over to Ralston. Hoofs it in, but there's nobody there. That was more of a hit and hope. Something you would do in the 80th minute, but... Oh, that was an awful header from Hendry, and Pookie's through. And in, but well recovered there by Tierney again. I know it's hard to call man of the match at this time, but Tierney must be getting a 10 out of 10 performance. He gets in front of his man there very well. Again, does two men there. Struggling to hold on to the ball, but managed to escape there quite well. Does a really slow turn, but that's going to be a foul now at the halfway line. Great ball from McGinn to switch it over to Zach Ralston. Yeah. Pass it into Shanklin. No one really been available for him. He had his back to goal there. Hendry over to McGregor. Finds McGinn. Back to Tierney, who switches it, but that's going to be picked up there by Finland defender. No, it's not. Shanklin touches it down, dinks it, and he goes for goal from outside the box. Not the best attempt, but you've definitely seen worse ones than that. More of a toe poke, but he done alright there, you know. Like, from the position he was in, you've got to give it to him. It's just, if that was on target, it's probably a goal, but even to get to that ball from the position he was in, that was going to be difficult. Finland absolutely sliced that ball, but still gets it, and there's Tierney again, chasing it down. It's very hard to not have Tierney in your starting 11 now. That's going to be a foul. Shanklin getting pushed in the back. They go quick there, but that was definitely the wrong choice. Jenny, don't be hasty. Just going to go out for a Finland throw in their half. Long throw there from Finland. Knocked down there at McGregor. Seems to be a head injury from Finland, but I don't know what happened there. Alright, here we passed it around. We had a little bit of pressure, but we managed to evade it. Big switch over now to Robbo. He touches it down beautifully. Pass over to Tierney. Gets it in the box there. No one in the middle. Maybe a little bit more height on that would have been beneficial. Tierney to Robertson again. Passes it back there over to McGinn. Everything for Scotland's coming down this left-hand side. McGinn looked, he had a call there, but he didn't take it instead. Over at McGregor. The passing there was phenomenal to get out of that. You know what? Ralston's been alright so far. Backed over at him again. Touch that down as a foul. They play advantage though. Gilmore takes it. We're probably better off with a free kick there. Right to Christie over to Tierney. Touch it down. Wait for that overlapping run from Robbo to do the decoy. He does. Over to him again. Oh, and he get away with it. It's going to be a foul now to Finland. Very soft though. No, that's a fair free. He had every right to go for the ball though. Finland trying to build up something here from the back. And just holding it. No one's applying pressure though. What are Scotland's chances in this Euros, do you think, people? Do we get out the group for the first time? I don't know. I'll believe that we can, but it's a great tackle there. Billy Gilmore gets it over to Shanklin. No one to be available for him, though. He does well to hold the ball and eventually just gets overcrowded. It's getting a little bit of a concern. Tierney pushing up here now. It's great to see this. Finland holding the ball here as we approach the half an hour mark. Not really much to talk about in terms of what's happened. Like, it's been quite a slow-paced match, I'd say. Finland doing a good bit of flicking there. Billy Gilmore recovers it well though. Goes over to Robbo with the captain's armband on. McGregor switches it. It's going to be a great ball there if Ralston can keep it in. He can indeed. Pass that to McGregor. Yep, he sees the pass out of Gilmore. Robbo's free. It's like I'm playing FIFA. Back to Tierney. He's going to hoof it in. Two men over there, but just couldn't keep it down. That was a brutal header. Luckily, though, deflection from McGregor goes back to Robbo, who flicks it in there, and a good defensive header there from Finland. Ralston does keep possession. No, passes it back there to Jack Hendry. Good flick in there. Oh, he missed it. Finland keeper recovers it, but then fumbles it. But they do keep possession. Tierney has been phenomenal. Finland coming away now. It's a foul all day long. Shanklin, that was a bit silly. There's a goal. Poland are now beating Ukraine 3-0. Is Lewandowski even playing? No. Kiwior is the Arsenal player. Milik, geez, he's still about. He's only 30. I thought Milik would be way older than that. Geez, Wojciech Szczesny is now 34. That's mad. I thought he'd still be a young boy. Scotland on the attack here. That ball there from Christie, just a little bit too much on it for Gilmore to collect. Great interception though from Hendry. Scotland have been knocking at the door, but who is going to answer? There we go now. Tierney's got the ball again. Just sort of passing it down, waiting for a chance to break through, but it's just not coming. Tierney out to Robbo. That was a bad pass from Robbo, man. Is he off his game today or something? Got very lucky to get a throw in from that there. Robertson's sleeping, man. Tierney is carrying him on his back today. Another goal. Greece has beaten Germany. Now, can we fast forward a week now and just... If Greece can beat Germany, Jesus, in Germany too. Who's Germany even got? They've got Neuer, Kimmich, Tah, Rudiger, Mitsala, Andrik, Kroos, Ritz, Gundogan, Musiala, and Avers. So that's a pretty damn good team. Like, who's on the bench that would probably start? Henriks. Is Thomas Muller even still playing? Probably not. Leroy Sané and ter Stegen maybe. Does Neuer still start for Germany? Or would you play ter Stegen these days? Neuer's obviously arguably the greatest keeper of all time, but is he past it now? This game is quite boring. Is this going to be a tight? Because Germany, they were just saying they lost to Ukraine the other night, didn't they? They Poland are pumping them. No, Poland, Ukraine and Germany drew, but Germany beat Netherlands. I suppose that was a friendly, and France in a friendly. When was the last time Germany played a competitive match? The World Cup? Yeah. Germany beat France a couple of times since they've been playing them. Played them in a friendly twice last year. What was that one? September, and then this year. Why does Germany play France so many times in friendlies? I suppose it keeps them going. It's definitely not the most entertaining game. I can't even remember the last time we had a shot. Shankland, well, took a shot, deflected, then touched away there. Finland regained recovery from possession. Heads it down there at McGregor. Out to Robertson. Flicks it in. Just nowhere. It's a great ball through. Ryan Christie at least had a shot on target. Oh. Big hoof up there, but it's going to be collected by Gunn. Oh, this is not the most entertaining game, let's say that for sure. It's going to be an offside. Yeah. I think I'm like 2 minutes beside the screen that it looks like I'm looking at. Find out by 11 o'clock tonight who is confirmed for the 26-man squad. Oh, it's just too much for Robbo to get to. Great recovery there from McGregor. Out Shankland, Scotland on a little bit of an attack here now. Through ball over to Shankland. Can he keep it? He does. Over to McGinn. Back to Shankland. The two Edinburgh men. Or played for Edinburgh teams. That's absolutely shocking from Henry, though. Robertson gasping for a bit of smart water. Ball goes on, Gunn takes it. Scotland passing it down. This is getting sleepy, man. Crowd don't even seem up for it as well, but who's their manager now? Is it Nagelsmann? Yeah. Forgot who became the German manager. Did I watch the Attack on Wembley documentary? I did. I was there. I was in amongst all that as a Scotland fan. And I remember seeing the gates come down, people charging inside, people getting absolutely clotheslined by other fans and all that were in there, because all them scumbags that didn't have tickets just absolutely ransacked the place. And like some random guy with a bucket hat just jumped in beside me, and he was like, "You say nothing." I'm like, "I'm not going to say anything to you because he was about twice the size of me." But it was just such a weird thing because it was COVID, and obviously there was so many empty seats. It was very scary to be there. But like, I had already had my ticket from the original raffle, and I was never selling it. Somebody would have had to offer me like life-changing money for it, and like there was people offering like a lot, but going there with the chance of watching England lose, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. If they won, I just leave. But watching them all lose, oh, the sadness in all of their eyes was such bliss. That goal going in for Italy to equalise, oh, it was so happy. There's a goal now. Ukraine have got one back against Poland. Dovbrick. John again looking for a bit of space here. Passes it in. Goes out to Gilmore. His first touch there was way too heavy. There was trying to be a pass. Jack Henry touches it down out at McGregor. Little bit of life in this game towards the end of the first half. Big throw there from the Finnish keeper. Out to Nobdu. Scotland defending very well, but not able to break down this defence. It's like I was saying on Monday night there, we're very exposed up front. Can't really blame the wing though. It's more the centre. There's no one making overlapping runs that we should do. But I suppose a lot of people are really not going to try and strain themselves tonight. They'll still want to win and prove themselves, but the last thing any player on that pitch tonight wants is to get an injury just before going to Germany. I have to say though, Robertson's not been too good today. Definitely been relying on Tierney a lot more. Oh yeah, back when you couldn't play a game if you'd done a positive test. Rob had a great touch there, to be fair to him. McGinn let that one go, but wins it back. Looking for a place that's never a free, mate. I know you want it, but you're not going to get that one. Jesus, Tierney, man, you are too good. Look at the pressure he got on there. Shanklin there, chasing down the keeper. That's a dive. Oh, he got away with that one. He knew that was a dive too. We've been good at winning the ball back in this game. We have, and applying a lot of pressure and blocking a lot of the passing lanes as well. Finland have not really got into us to make anything quite scary yet. There we go, half time. So a little bit of a recap of the score. Germany losing to Greece. England losing to Iceland. Scotland, Finland 0-0. Poland beating Ukraine 3-1. And Romania, Liechtenstein 0-0. And by 11 p.m. tonight, we will have to have confirmed our 26-man squad for Germany. Steve Clark's obviously, I think he already knows what's happening in his mind, and he's sort of just waiting to see if there's going to be an injury or something before he makes that decision. But for now, this is a very boring game. Absolutely boring. Scotland dominating the ball but doing nada with it. Finland had about 2 chances, but nothing threatening really. Shanklin looks off it. I want to see these subs come on in the second half. I want to see Morgan, I want to see Conway, and I want to see probably Che Adams getting a little bit more run. And I know that Scott McTominay is going to be coming on as well, because Clark mentioned that in his press conference as well. We will be back for half time. I'm just going to put this on mute for now, and I will see you then. And we are back now for the second half. And it has to have some entertainment value, or else I'll fall asleep before halftime. Halftime, full time, you know what I meant. Second half coming up in just a few minutes. The game's been dreadful. Really, really boring. But I forgot about that. There we go. Now we definitely need something to happen in this second half. It's got to have something, because that was dreadfully boring. Finland about to take kickoff now, and we are underway. Right, come on, boys. Do something this second half. Right, we're heading into the other direction now. Oh, John McGinn gave it away there, but I don't really think it was his fault. Bill Gilmore overran the ball. You can hear the Tartan Army chant the Germany song. Robertson now looking for it. Flick it in there. Gilmore touches it down, gets a shot on goal, deflected. What a good save there. Is that the new... Oh, did Finland make a sub-keeper? did. Oh. Right. Scotland subs to come on for sure. We know McTominay's coming on. Conway definitely needs a run out. Probably leave James Forrest on. Liam Cooper, I'd be safely just staying on the bench. Morgan, maybe. Scotland are banging on the door now. Robertson flicks it over. Oh, that angle was deceiving. What the fuck was that, Hendry? Jeez, oh, that was brutal. Oh, Ralston's injured. Our right back, man. Ralston's out. The cross was brutal. Ralston walks back on, thankfully. No, another injury would be tragic. Ah. Great challenge there. Is that from McGregor? It was. Grant Hanley recovers it. Pushing forward alright now. Ralston's back up on his feet looking okay. Gilmore switches it. Robertson touches it down, flicks it back over to Tierney. That pass wasn't the best, but luckily enough, Christie does come away with it. It's going to go out for a corner. Got quite lucky to win that corner, to be honest. Second one of the game. Robertson takes it short. Pass it over there. That's going to go out there. Oh no, it doesn't. Finland keep it in. They're going to go for a long ball. Nope. Robertson's looking okay tonight, but just he looks a wee bit off it at times. Big goal kick. Must be thinking now about the subs. Gonna need some fresh legs on here. Great turn there, back and forth. Coming forward, through ball there. Shankland, but gets muscled off the ball. He's going to run out though for another corner. Might get rid of this wee thing here on the side because it's so far in front of me. Flicks it in to nowhere. Yes, Glasp. Yes, I did check my Snapchat there. It's going to be a Finland throw here at the halfway line. Such a boring game this so far. Like, I see what you mean. We've been good at winning the ball back, but realistically didn't bugger all with it. But that there's a definite foul. Oh, don't tell me that's an injury. Who was that to? Ralston? Is that on the shin? That's a very high foot there, like. He should be alright, though. I wouldn't say that's a shin breaker. Mine, pa. Ralston is getting knocked about here quite a bit. Ball coming through. Gilmore over to Tierney. Pass it in. Oh, brutal. Brutal. You take the goal like when it's for you, but you gotta feel bad there. Robbo got so lucky there. It's a complete own goal. Oh well. Germans are losing, the English are losing, and the Scottish are winning. No Scotland and no party. Oh my god. That's a howler. That is an absolute howler. Tierney and Robertson have been causing absolute havoc down that side as well, but Jesus. McGregor was first one with his hands up cheering there. Well, we're going in with confidence. You got to give us that. This time, in what, 1 week's time at this time, we're either going to be laughing or crying. It'll be this well into the second half v Germany. What time is kick-off for that? Now that it's normally 8 o'clock, but I thought I saw somewhere it says 9 o'clock. Aye, it is 8 o'clock. Well, has anyone seen the Iron Brew advert with Manshaft? It's absolute howling at it. Can't say Scotland haven't deserved this realistically, but it's just not been the greatest game. It's an own goal. They're defending well, which if they do that against the big teams, fine, the goals will come, but the confidence might be a bit. We need a proper goal. I suppose you can't say nothing. The Che Adams goal was a proper goal, but we're doing alright. What a great overlap there from Robbo. Cross it back in. McGinn trying to get that header from that angle is very optimistic. Very far behind him, but you got to appreciate the effort. Great balling from Robbo. That he probably should have left that for Shanklin. Now actually watching the replay. There's a goal. Oh, Germany equalised against Greece. Kai Havertz, the man in form for Arsenal. And that Wirtz guy, he's just been subbed off as well. Big long ball there. Brought down. Timo Pukki's off. Who's that there? Ralston gets the ball out. Over to Hendrick. Ralston back to Hendrick. Looking for it here. Angus Gunn gets it. Finland applying good pressure. How did nobody get that? Jeez, Ryan Christie's through here. So's John McGinn. Anthony Ralston's through. He keeps it on. There's Shanklin free. Oh, he gets blocked. Robertson flicks it in again over it. Oh, beautiful. That is a proper goal. Scotland are going to win the Euros. You heard it here now. Germany can beat Greece. England can beat Iceland. And Scotland can beat Finland. We're going to win the Euros. What a peach of a goal. That's it. Proper confidence now. Forget that Northern Ireland shambles we had back in March. Forget the Netherlands game where we actually played well, to be honest. We just didn't get the result. It just was an absolute humbling of 4-0. Forget the cheats that beat us in Spain when they rolled off Scott McTominay's goal. Georgia and Norway, yeah, they were draws, but boring draws. France, aye, they battered us. England. But Finland, we beat yous. We beat the Danes. We haven't played Sweden in a while, so that'll be a bit tougher. But Shanklin getting a goal there. Got an assist the other day as well, although it was a bit of a sloppy one, but we don't really care. A goal's a goal. We result tonight. That's 4 goals in 2 matches. Get this confidence up, boys. Right. Approaching the hour mark. Let's get Conway and let's get Conway on. Let's get McTominay on. And let's get Lewis Morgan on as well. That's at least 3 subs that we could do. That was a great ball there from Robertson, who's not had his best game realistically. He's been a bit behind, but that's a great ball. I don't even know how Shanklin headed that from his angle. It was just pure weird. Finland absolutely hoof it. I can see my seat there on the camera. It is empty. Nobody's knobbed my seat. Going to be a Finland corner kick here, but oh, Romania and Liechtenstein has ended in 0-0. Romania are in the Euros, and not being Liechtenstein can't be that good for them, to be honest. Great ball there from Robbo for the clearance. Ryan Christie just gets it down. A couple of boys here fighting to get on the score sheet. You love to see it. And it's going to go out. Grant Hanley collects the ball. Good 2-0 win so far. Although, first goal, absolute howler. Can't whinge about the result though, it happens. Although, the second goal was an absolute clinker. How Shanklin got his head on that. What a pass though from Robbo. You can't take that away from him, but what that pass was incredible. Great ball out here out of Ralston again, where the first one started for. Gets it in there. Oh, a shot on target. Ryan Christie, great header there, big man. Well done. We have Finland kick again. Straight to the keeper, who left that a little bit late for my liking to get rid of it, but hey ho. Oh, Billy Gilmore went down there, but he's up and he's already. That's fine, wasn't too bad then. McGregor over to Robertson. That was a bad pass there from Tierney, who's had a really good game. Well won back there by Christie, but there was a foul at some point here, I don't know when. Greg Taylor coming on. Please take Tierney off, though. I just can't see that man getting injured. No, well, Robertson coming off as well. Hantley takes the armband. Robertson for Taylor. I imagine that's going to be a straight left back spot. Shanklin coming on. Gombe Conway. Yeah, wee Conway's coming on. His first Scotland cap. Let's see how he gets on. Oh, I'd love him to get a wee goal, man. Shanklin's done enough now. He's got his goal in the friendly. So's Adam. So it's both our strikers got a goal. We can't complain with that in 2 games. Now, if Conway gets one, we're cooking. That's a great ball there. Geez, so Conway is done through. Just listening to the commentary there about the history of Conway. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, it was offside. What a goal that would have been if he was onside. Oh, he was just off too, you know. That's a great call by the linesman, but I would have left that one to VAR if that was me. I don't get them goal kicks. We just nudge off to a centre back and let them run. Big hoof there. Germany still not beating Greece. England still losing to Iceland. And Scotland cruising at a 2-0 win. Who would have saw them scorelines coming? Is that Craig Gordon coming on? That's not a bad sub, you know. Wouldn't mind him if he's going to come as our second keeper. A lot of people have been like theorising that he's probably not going to be going at all, but I'd rather he did. I'd much rather Craig Gordon than Liam Kelly, to be honest. Because having 4 goalkeepers for 3 games does not make sense. Craig Gordon and Ryan Jack are coming on. It's a great touch there by McGinn. Hoofs it in. They get away with that one. Applying the pressure now. You can definitely say the 2-0 is probably deserved. It's a great run into the box there. Block shot. Back out there to Conway. out of Christie. He's got his first touch of the ball there properly. He's calling there for a wee through ball. He needs to be a bit more aggressive with that. Conway gets a shot off and blocked. He wins a corner. That's no bad for your first attempt, wee man. That's very good. That kid looks about 12, and I know you've always heard that meme about he looks like. He plays for Man City. Did not know that. Billy Gilmore getting a rest. Angus Gunn coming on for Craig Gordon. Yeah. So Craig Gordon's not going. I get it. He's like, what age now? He's in his 40s. Oh, that could have been a high foot there. I'm quite glad Craig Gordon's getting some minutes now. He's been an unbelievable servant for Scotland. And yeah, like if he went, I wouldn't have been disappointed, but 4 goalkeepers is just too much. I think Craig Gordon knew that as well. And he's got to move away for the next generation, as they say. But on the meantime, Finland are on the attack here. Got one other man in the box, and he gets shoved off the ball perfectly, and Craig Gordon makes a save onto the post. That's a great save. That angle was unbelievable. He's 41, is he? He's 9 years older than me. Don't know what happened there. 41-year-old. It makes sense he's not going, like, but you can go as a fan and just join in the training sessions, just not get a game. Yeah. I'm just listening to the commentators there. I can see what's happened already on the screen. Huna. It's like a minute ahead of me as well, which is a pain. Whose fault's this? It's a great recovery there. Is that an unbelievable finish? Oh, it's a shocking goalkeeping. How is he not marked there at all? How is he not marked at all there? He's onside. Grant Hanley had a Huna there. That's why you're not in the starting 11, big man. To be fair, it's a great ball, but Hanley's should be marking his man. Like, he let his runner go. How is he unmarked on the penalty spot? Like, You can't be doing that next week. Not a hope. Oh, it's not offside, man. No way. It's onside. Carry on. All you need to do is look at it and go, it's onside. Right. Don't drop this now. Keep the confidence up. He slipped, but Conway, jeez, he's rapid. Oh, he's kept it in. Oh, mate, unlucky. He had a wee bit too much spin on the ball there. Through again. That's a foul. Oh, jeez. Tierney, big ball through. Don't let this go now. Great recovery. Win it back. Ralston, you're making me nervous. Good cross again. Ralston back over to Ryan Jack. Glasgow rivals linking up there. Ralston pressed in here and then just he kept the ball way too long there, but luckily McGinn's there to clean it up. Switches it over. Tierney lofts it in there now to Greg Taylor. Back to Christie. Great ball there, back to Taylor. Cross it in. Collected there by the Finland keeper, just a little bit too close to them. There's a massive boot of a kick, but three men there never gliding it down, but that's a free kick now to Scotland. Right, can we get McTominay on now? We need something. Into the final 15 minutes of the match. It's going to run out now. It's going to be a Scotland throw. It's not been the most energetic game, let's say. But it is friendlies. What is the scores on the doors for the other teams? England still losing to Iceland. What's the stats in that game? Oh my god, the amount of subs they've made as well. Trippier's off, Kane's off, Gordon's off, Walker's off, Palmer's off. Joe Gomez, Ivan Toney, Bukayo Saka, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Eze are all on. And they still can't beat Iceland. Jeez, you wouldn't like to be English, would you? Germany still can't beat Greece. What's the stats in that game? Jeez, Greece have got a 2 XG. Tierney crossed it out there. And Poland pumping Ukraine 3-1. Wow. Is the optimism going up a little bit? Yeah. There's Lewis Morgan coming on. Scott McKenna coming on. Scott McKenna released there by... Is it Copenhagen he was at? That's a good sub there. Christie for Lewis Morgan. Right. Craig Gordon getting the armband. And it's what is expected to be his final cap for Scotland. Corner in now. To nobody. Let's see. Oh, McGinn flicks it over there. Down to Ryan Jack. McGinn to Jack again. Flips it round. Ryan Jack's leaving Rangers. Good for him. Where's he off to? Does anybody know? That's an awful pass there from him. Well, Ryan Jack just came on. He looks a bit out of breath already. Taking the boy with the yellow card off. Final 10 minutes of the match now. Can Scotland hold on to this win? The commentator's like, aye, but they did beat the French and the Dutch in March, and I am ignoring that. It's going alright so far, but I want to see Conway in the ball a bit more. He's not had any service, to be fair to him, but he's not really pressurising anything. There's Greg Taylor. He's collecting the ball. The Finnish have got a little bit more confidence since their goal, which is fair enough, but that's a great ball there. Is that over to Lewis Morgan or Taylor? The same haircut. John McGinn collects it there. There's Lewis Morgan now. There's a little bit of a great... What a cross, by the way. Oh, just a little bit too much on it. Ah, it's unfortunate for the man. That's a great ball there, just a bit way too much. The accuracy on it was just too high, but good vision. Put some pressure on it. Finland's still coming down with it. Oh, it's a great ball there from Craig Gordon. What's happened here? Craig Gordon got the ball. He got the ball first, didn't he? Aye. Don't know what's happening there. What the hell is happening here? He got the ball. Are they actually giving a penalty even though he got the ball? Are you joking? What the fuck, man? He got the ball. Oh my god. How is that a penalty? Oh, crap. I know he scores them. That's a joke, man. That's a joke. It's never a penalty. Like he got two hands to the ball. Like. Go on, get another goal now. Like. Like, what does a goalkeeper do in that situation? They get the ball away. If the other lad runs into the keeper and gets punched, that's his bravery. That is a wrong decision. Right, well, we need something here. Oh, now they've got cramp, do they? Aye. He did get a touch to the ball. That's a joke. I'm fuming at that. Like, England are still getting beat, aren't they? Oh my god, Finland are rolling around now for whatever reason. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, let's put a dampener on the evening. 2-0 up. The first goal was an absolute howler. But, oh my goodness, how bad is the decision to give a penalty for that second one? Like, what more can Craig Gordon do? He punched the ball away. That's another one as well. Like, they're just chatting there about the McTominay goal that got ruled out in Spain. But that's just what Scotland get. Consistent. Ball coming in to nobody. Back out there to Ryan Jack, who got it stuck under his feet and hoofed it. And I just remember I've not updated the scores in ages. There we go. May not update. There we go. Well, the Scotland one's leaving now, but that's an absolute shocker of a decision. This has been bad. Oh, that's a bad cross. Well, it wasn't actually. Over to Ralston. Does his man. Flicks it in. Great save. Taps it down. Over to McGregor. Nah, Tierney had every right to go for it there, but refs need to take a look at themselves. Head it forward. Oh, this is brutal, man. I still don't know how the hell that was a penalty kick. Ryan Christie wins that well. It's out to Hendry. It's going to be a goal kick. And they're going to take their time. And that is that. Absolute shocker from the referee towards the end of the game, but can you take away from the Scotland performance? Nah, you can't. They played well, they done their job. They should have won the game if it wasn't for a really shocking decision. But even Conway getting some unbelievable shot on target towards the end of that match. I can't fault the boys, they've done their best. It's that one decision there was a big dampener. It really was. That was never a penalty for Finland at all. I think everyone can see that, how it was given when he made contact to the ball first and cleared it, but hey ho. But no, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. We had over 200 people in and out, which ain't too bad. And then we are going to be doing our live stream next week for the Germany game, which is obviously going to be the biggest stream we've ever done. It's going to be the biggest match Scotland's been in since 1998, I'd say, since they played Brazil in the World Cup. So make sure to subscribe and come back and chill out with that one. We'll be having the cans and the Scotland party tunes all night long for that one. If we get a result, it will be unbelievable. But no, thank you everyone for tuning in. Please make sure to drop a sub to the channel and a like on the video. I'll be releasing more content throughout the week as the lead up for the game. And that is it. I'm fuming with that ref, but the boys played well. They've got to keep their confidence, and that's the main thing. Bit of a weakener for that to happen, but that's football, and it keeps happening to Scotland anyway, doesn't it? We looked at Spain, we look now. I know this one's a friendly, but